Alright guys, Unfazed Gaming back again with another GTA Online money glitch video. And this one is a solo car duplication glitch and it is really easy. Now there's actually two ways of doing this glitch. There's the fast way and the slow way. Now the slow way, you can do it 100% solo. The fast way, you will need a friend online in a different targeting mode. Now, technically, it's still solo because you don't have to have the friend do anything. You can just press join game on them. So it's still a solo glitch, but it's just a hell of a lot faster if you've got a friend in a different targeting mode. So, as you can see in the background footage here, what I'm doing is I'm creating a job just outside my hangar, and I'm also going to create a job just outside my bunker as well. Now, this is only for if you're doing the fast version. If you've not got a friend online in a different targeting mode, don't worry about it. But if you want to make a race or some kind of job next to your hangar and one next to your bunker, then it'll make this a hell of a lot quicker. So for this glitch, you're going to need to have a bunker. You're going to need an MOC with a personal vehicle storage. And you need to make sure that the MOC is empty. So you can't have a car stored inside there. Now, you're also going to need a hangar. And you're going to need some buzzards stored in there. Well, not necessarily buzzards, just any Pegasus aircraft, because we're going to be duping over the aircraft. So obviously, you don't want to be doing it with any of the new Smugglers Run aircraft, because if you dupe over one of them, that's it, you've lost it for good. Whereas if you do it with Pegasus ones, it's easy, you just call another one up and fly it back into your hangar again, so you don't have to worry about it. So I would recommend using buzzards or Savage or something along those lines. It's pretty easy to do. I think there are cheaper aircraft you can buy that are Pegasus. So if you want to use a cheaper one, it's just that the Buzzard's pretty useful and most people already have one. So what you need to do is you need to call up Pegasus and you need to just keep on flying whatever aircraft you're using inside your hangar. Now once you've flown them all inside your hangar, and in this video I've just done two, just to show you guys what happens, because you will lose them. But once you've flown them all inside your hangar, that's it. They are classed as personal vehicles then, and you can carry on do the glitch. So, as always, we're going to be duping the LG Retro Custom, as it's worth the most money. And in this glitch, you do not need custom plates. This will give you a clean plate with every single duplicate. So, without any further ado, let's get into the glitch. So as you can see here, I'm starting off with my LG Retro Custom and I'm in this little tiny 2-car garage. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to jump in this car and I'm going to take it over to my bunker. Now, once you get over to your bunker, all you need to do is drive inside. Now, do not drive in the back of the MOC, because remember, we need to keep the back of the MOC empty. So as soon as you get into your bunker, you're just going to drive it in and then leave it there. Now, this is the point where the fast method and the slow method come into play. So, if you've got no friends online in a different targeting mode, what you're going to do is you're going to walk outside the bunker, you're going to call up your CEO Buzzard or a Pegasus vehicle, something that isn't a personal vehicle. So, you're going to use something that isn't a personal vehicle and you're going to head down to your hangar. Now, if you're doing it the fast way, what you're going to do, you don't even need to walk outside the bunker. I just did it in this video just for the sake of it. But all you're going to do is you're going to press the pause button. You're going to go onto your map. You're going to go down to your hangar. And you're going to hover over the job which you created in the creator earlier. Now, obviously, you don't have to create a job. You can use one of the blue stars or races that's on the map. But I've created one that's right outside the door. So I'm just going to press X to start it up. And you'll have to hit B to host it. And then what you're going to do is you're going to go onto your friend who's in a different targeting mode, and you're just going to spam join game on him. Now, when you get into the job lobby, as you can see here, you're going to accept the first alert, deny the second, and it's going to kick you out of the job right in front of your hangar. So all we're going to do now is walk inside the hangar. And once we get inside the hangar, you'll notice I've got 2 buzzards stored in here. These are the 2 that I'm going to be duping over. So what you need to do is you just need to go and get inside one of the buzzards, and you're just going to hit right D-pad to modify it. Then you're just going to back out the menu and press exit the aircraft. And that is pretty much it. Now we're going to teleport back up to the bunker. So we're going to bring up the map again. going to find the job that I created outside the bunker. Like I say, there's a couple of jobs right next to the bunker there that I could have used, but I created one that's right in front of the door. So same again, I'm going to host it. Going to join our friend in a different targeting mode. You're going to accept the first alert. You're going to deny the second alert. So this constant teleporting around the map is pretty simple if you've got somebody in a different targeting mode. If not, same again, you're going to have to fly your CEO buzzard all the way back up to here. So like I say, it's a lot slower if you're using the buzzard method. Much faster if you've got somebody in a different targeting mode. Anyway, once you get to your bunker, you're just going to walk inside. And you'll notice that the car is still sat there. So this car is still the original car. So it'll still have the 705 number plate on it. But as soon as you get in the car, you'll notice the plate changes. So if you see there, bam, changes straight away. So that 597 plate is actually the buzzard. So this is duped over the buzzard now. So what we're going to do is we're going to drive it into the back of the MOC, and that just saves the car. Now, obviously, if you're rinsing and repeating, so we're going to do another duplicate now, so we need to make sure the MOC is empty. So I'm going to go ahead and drive this car into my little 2-car garage that I've got over the road. And that's pretty much it, guys. That is how you do this duplication glitch. Like I say, I'm going to run through it again just to make sure that you know exactly what you're doing. But it's so easy. You cannot physically get it wrong. Like I say, if you don't have a friend in a different targeting mode, you can just use the slow method. It's still a solo duplication glitch at the end of the day with clean plates. So you'll notice there's 2 cars sat in here now. So that's ideal. That means we've duplicated. So now what I'm going to do is I'm just going to teleport back up to the bunker because I can't be bothered driving all the way over there again. And once we're at the bunker, I'm just going to call up the mechanic and get him to bring me a retro custom from the facility. Now, you don't have to store them in a garage. You can store them in your facility. You can store them in your office garage. You can store them wherever you want to store them. You could just drive it and sell it if you wanted to. But you cannot leave the MOC full. Otherwise, this glitch won't work. So what we're going to do now is just going to do another duplicate just to run through it really quickly, just to make sure you've got it. So as you notice the plate, then it ends in 69. So we're going to drive this into the bunker. I'm just going to jump out of the car. Well, you don't even need to jump out of the car. Just go onto the map. I'm going to go down to our hangar job. And we're just going to teleport down there. So same again, start the job up, join your friend in a different targeting mode, accept the first, deny the second, and just run inside your hangar. Now you'll notice when I go inside now that one of them buzzards has disappeared. That's because we've duped over it. So we're going to jump in the other one, we're going to hit right D-pad, and we're going to back out of the menu and exit the aircraft. Now as soon as we've done that, we're going to press pause, I'm going to go on the map, I'm going to go back up to the bunker. Now as I keep saying, you can fly that, you don't have to have a friend in a different targeting mode. I'm just doing this because it's a much quicker method. So same again, accept the first, deny the second. And we're just going to walk into the bunker again now. And we'll notice that the car is still sat there. And that is pretty much it, guys. So if you spend a little bit of time getting yourself prepped up, getting your hangar filled up with buzzards, it takes a while. So I just see plate change now. There you go. So yeah, as I was saying, it takes a while to get your hangar filled up with buzzards, but once you've got it full of buzzards, or whatever aircraft you want to use, because there are cheaper ones than buzzards, but a buzzard is pretty good. There's no real reason why anybody can't do this glitch. It's so easy. I will say one thing though, this is likely to get patched pretty quickly, so I would definitely take advantage of it while you can. But yeah, that's pretty much it, guys. Like I say, at this point now I can drive this car anywhere I want, and my recording device actually cocked up at this point, so there you go. That's why this footage is like this, all chopped together. But that's it for this video, guys. I hope you've enjoyed it. Remember to stick a like on the video if you have done, and subscribe to the channel if you haven't done already. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye bye.